Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Derrick Mason defied the odds once again as he went over just over 1,000 yards receiving. I believe he had 7 touchdowns on the season. These were really nice numbers for a guy that we kept expecting maybe a guy like Mark Clayton might unseat him as the team's number one. Well, General Manager Ozzie Newsome, he doesn't make a lot of bust moves when it comes to his high round picks, but Mark Clayton sure was one of them, as now Mark stands in to be the number 4 man on this team. He never could unseat Mason as the top man in this offense, and so they brought in Anquan Boldin via trade. They brought in Dante Stallworth for his ability to stretch the field, which is essential in this offense. They need a guy like that. And really with Clayton, he's not going to start over Derrick Mason as the number 2 man, so he's relegated to number 4. Again, it's time to say that Mark Clayton was, there's no doubt about it, he's an absolute bust. Derrick Mason, on the other hand, I believe he's around, 36 years old now. Look for his production to drop because Joe Flacco has a lot of weapons now. Not only did they get Stallworth, did they get Bolden, but they even picked up some decent tight ends to go with Todd Heap as well in Ed Dixon and Dennis Pitta. I mean, he's just got a lot of weapons on this team, not to mention Ray Rice out of the backfield. So with all these weapons, the ball's going to probably get spread out. I do still think Anquan Boldin's going to get his production because they need him to be active and in that offense all the time. They need defenses to respect his game and be that true number 1 guy. But other than that, Derrick Mason will probably drop down somewhere around 750 yards. And maybe around 4 touchdowns, I would say. I just think that he's a guy that right now maybe you get in your lineups on bye week fill-ins.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in